Okay, so in the name of the tradition of classic Yu-Gi-Oh, let's change the name for absolutely no freaking reason. Hello everyone, thank you for tuning into Team Forbidden's YouTube page. It is I, Seto-sama the Fanatic, back at you with the update for Blue Eyes Chaos Dragon Link. Deep of Blue Eyes, Blue Eyes Abyss Dragon is finally out. So we can actually run Chaos Max in here now. So let's get into it. We're running the Rule of the Sith with this Blue Eyes deck just like the last one. Only the two, no more, no less. Unless you're running the Fusion or running a engine that, like, can draw or discard these a lot. Dangerous. You want 3 of these. You want only 2 of them. 2 is the right number, so that way you don't clog with them as much. One alternative, because I believe this is the right number. 1 or 2. I don't think you need 3. It's kind of a brick at 3 if you can't get the 3 Blue Eyes. 1 Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon, because we have this next card coming up, so we can just search the ritual spell whenever we summon it. Let's put these to the side. Let's talk about this guy really quick. So, Blue Eyes Abyss Dragon, as it's called over here. Let's talk about the name for a second. Because, like I said in the intro, in the classic tradition of Yu-Gi-Oh! The English card game, for whatever reason, has changed the names of Japanese cards for literally no reason. You have some stuff which is like, okay, they want to avoid race stuff, like Black Magician is Dark Magician, or Dark Hole is it's literally a black hole in space, but, oh, no, we can't use the color black, so we have to censor Red Eyes B Dragon, except that doesn't exist anymore. They turn Thunderbolt into Raigeki. They turn Holy Night Dragon into Seiaru, which, ooh, that's a headache that's going to be coming up when that archetype comes over here. And you have people complaining about, oh, Christian, Halki Fibrix, why isn't it called Needle Fiber? It was never called Needle Fiber. It was Christian Hali Fiber. Halki Fibrix is relatively close to that. And then you have people like Brian bitching about, oh, it's supposed to be the northeast winds. North by northeast, what is this? No. This is a legitimate complaint because they completely changed the name. The name of this card in Japan is Deep of Blue Eyes. Or really, Deep of Blue Eyes, if you want to pronounce it in English. But it's literally Deep of Blue Eyes. Blue Eyes Abyss Dragon? Where the hell did this come from? Okay, minor rant aside, what does this card do? So it's basically a better target for Whitestone of Ancients than any of the other targets that we've had so far, including Dragon Spirit of White, who is allocated in the side deck for this one, because good stuff on there. So first I want to point out, all of Blue Eyes Abyss Dragon's effects can only be activated if you have Blue Eyes White Dragon on your field or in your graveyard. So there is that stipulation on there. However, if it's special summoned, you can either add any ritual spell or specifically polymerization from your deck to your hand. Why they added that restriction on polymerization and not the ritual spell, I have no clue whatsoever. In fact, it makes it where if they do finally come out with a Blue Eyes Fusion card, it's going to have the text on it saying this card's name is always treated as polymerization, because otherwise this card can't search it. But anyway, that's just the first effect, which happens when it is summoned. If it's on the field during any player's end phase, you get to add any level 8 or higher dragon from your deck to your hand. We finally have a way of searching Deep Eyes White Dragon, which is why it was called Deep of Blue Eyes, because it's literally a retrain of that card. Okay, I'm sorry. Back to Abyss Dragon here. The other effect that it has is if it's in the graveyard, you can banish it, and then all level 8 and higher dragon monsters that you control gain 1,000 attack points. These are all 3 really good effects. Is it sad to say this card is still probably kind of bad, but it's nice because it literally gives you an in-house searcher to go into your Chaos Max stuff. If you guys want to see a pure Chaos Max deck profile with me basically abusing the ever-loving crap out of this card, please let me know, because this card is really cool. So, it's the new support, and I figured I might as well show it off in this version. To finish off the Engine Destruction, we have the Ancients and the Legend, and then 2 Sage. We're running 42 cards, so to add a little more substance to the deck, I'm running these 2 again. Maiden and Master. Master is basically one of my signatures, or has been whenever I run not purely dragon-based Blue Eyes decks, and Maiden is just... I felt like I needed both of them. Because otherwise it bricked when I was testing on a Neuron, like, a lot. I mean, I know the deck is nicknamed Brick Eyes for a reason, but as a Blue Eyes player, that still hurts. So, 1 Chaos Dragon Legionnaire, and Chaos Emperor Dragon of Armageddon, as well as the Black Dragon and White Dragon. You know, it's your standard Chaos Dragon shenanigans. 1 Starly Seyfert, because I really, really like this card. And 2 Nebula Dragon. Yeah, I'm not running the Galactic Spiral in this one. Nebula Dragon is basically just there for the extender for the easy rank 8 plays. For hand traps, we're running... I can't believe this card is really, really good right now. Thank you, Diatron, for making me add a Dark Hand Trap that literally does the exact same thing as Spirit Dragon once. And then 3 Ash because it's Ash. I'm running this art in here because I can. You don't like it? Sorry. I can't please everyone. Into the spell cards. 3 Melody. This is Blue Eyes. This is standard. You have multiple targets. You always want to open with one of these and resolve it. 2 Trade-In. Because you have multiple level 8s. You don't mind them being in the graveyard. Because you can always recur them. 2 Chaos Space. Another good hand fixer. Along with 2 Shrine. Because you got a lot of different dragons. You can send Blue Eyes. And then Blue Eyes Abyss Dragon. And then revive it with this. And then get the effects off. Harpy's Feather Dusher, so we can have nice things. Monster Reborn, because we can have nice things also. 1 for 1, because, you know, the standard Master Maiden combo. Summon it out with 1 for 1. Master, target Maiden. Oh, there's 2 Blue Eyes. Let's go. 1 Chaos Form to take things to the maximum level. And again, 3 literal hand traps. Alright. Into the extra deck. Because you can get 2 Blue Eyes on the field quite easily. We have Blue Eyes Twin Burst Dragon, which can potentially be an out to Dragoon. You bait their negate, get this guy out, attack the Anaconda, attack Dragoon. Oh, Dragoon's bigger. That's okay. Banish Dragoon. 1 Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon, because this card is absolutely amazing right now. You know, what with, I don't know, graveyard effects, and, oh, yeah, you want a Gamma? You can't. And this is probably going to seem a little controversial, not running the Azure Eyes here, but yeah, that's Stardust Spark Dragon. It's a light dragon that can be summoned in defense position and prevent itself from being destroyed once per turn. But let's be honest, you're probably not going to have it on there for long. You're literally going to tag out Spirit into this and then go into a rank 8 from there, which is literally the reason why I'm running it. For the Xyz package, we are running, well, you know, the standard Draglubian stuff. Hope Harbinger, because you can summon it normally. Draglubian. I swear, I love this card. I would put this card and its engine in any deck that I could. 100 and 92. And one of the things that we have changed up is I've noticed a lot of people running this guy. Which, yeah, he's one of the only ways that you can get over big 5,000 plus boss monsters, especially ones that, you know, can't be targeted or unaffected by card effects. Normally, you're just going to use this as material under, you know, 100 or 92. But he's a nice other level 8 that you can just run, or rank 8, excuse me, that just basically gets over everything. Who cares if the damage is going to be half? You're going to be so powerful, you're going to get over it no problem. And next, Lynx. Boral Sword. Heavenly Spheres. Halqifibrix. I mean, it's Blue Eyes. Do I really need to explain most of these? These three are basically standard. This, occasionally, not so much. Guard Dragons. Way I figure it, as long as this card is legal, I'm going to be running a Dragon Link version of this deck. And if not, Armed Dragons for sure. And speaking of Striker Dragon is literally here just because sometimes you need it. Sometimes you just open one of the level 4 Chaos Dragons, and you need to link it off in order to get plays going, so you need this card. That's literally the only reason why it's there. Next up, into the side deck, because sometimes we need that Yon Spell and Trap Hate, so we got the 1 Dragon Spirit of White, just in case we can just side out the Chaos Max, the Chaos Form, and the Blue Eyes Abyss Dragon. Just side this in instead, then you have something else that you can send to the graveyard with Shrine and get plays going from there. 3 Artifact Lancia, because it's Artifact Lancia. This card is good right now too. Ghost Bell and Haunted Mansion. Just stops any effects that activate in the graveyard, or special summons from the graveyard. Boom. Called by the grave because I didn't have room for it in the main deck. 3 Droplet. I mean, it's Forbidden Droplets. This card is amazing for a reason. And a red reboot. And 3 Evenly Matched. I'd run more of this card if I could. Heck, I'd probably have more copies if it were in the Charmer Structure deck like it should have been. So, yeah, that's it. That's the updated version for Blue Eyes with I call it Chaos Blue Eyes Dragon Link. Because you just run Chaos Max with the Chaos Dragons and all that good shenanigans. Anyways, guys, I've never considered mediocrity as a suitable standard, and neither should you. Like, comment, subscribe, and we'll catch you guys later.